Do you all know what this is?
A chair.
Of course, you all know this is a chair because you have sat in a chair before, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to come sit in this chair now? Bobby. Now, when Bobby was sitting where you are, she was looking at the chair. Now she's looking at things differently, right?
Yes.
What does she see now?
Us.
That's right. She's looking at you. Sometimes we feel afraid when something is strange or new, don't we?
Yes.
Do you think Bobby is afraid right now?
No.
No. She's not afraid because she knows all of you and she feels comfortable. Often when we're afraid, it's because we don't know what's going to happen. Let's try another chair. Now, maybe you have never been in a courtroom before today, but you've seen them on TV, and you probably never sat in this kind of chair before. It's called a witness chair. You might think that only grown-up people sit in witness chairs, but sometimes children are witnesses in court too. People who are witnesses sit in this witness chair, and if you were sitting in the witness chair looking around a courtroom, this is what you might see. Do you see some things that you don't know about? Things that might be new or strange to you? We're going to look around the courtroom again, and this time I'm going to tell you about the people and the things that might be new to you. Ready?
All rise. The Honorable Judge Granville now presiding.
That's the bailiff, the person who announces that the court has begun. The banging of the gavel lets everyone know that the judge is coming into the courtroom.
Please be seated.
That's the judge, and that's where the judge sits. The judge is the person in charge of the trial.
Raise your right hand, please.
That's the court clerk. The court clerk takes the name of each person who is a witness, and the witness gives the court clerk a promise to tell the truth.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
A promise to tell the truth is called an oath. The person right in front of the witness chair is the court reporter. The court reporter types everything that is said onto what looks like a small typewriter. The witness can help the court reporter by speaking clearly and answering out loud. The court reporters must work very fast and must keep their eyes on their work. They need to hear what is said, and they cannot hear a nod. There are two tables in the courtroom where the lawyers, the person charged with the crime, and a police officer may sit. Lawyers are people who help others understand rules and laws. The lawyers can take turns asking the witness questions. Some court cases have a jury. It's their job to listen to what everyone says. Sometimes they take notes to help them remember. Like you, when you're in school, they must be good listeners. Now, sometimes jurors have questions too. They will be the ones who decide what will happen, and what they decide is called the verdict. At the back of the courtroom, there are seats. This is where people sit and watch. Now that you know what you would see from the witness chair, it wouldn't be such a frightening place if you were a witness in a court case.
If I was a witness, how would I know what to do?
Someone who knows a lot about the court might meet with you. That person would answer your questions and maybe even take you to see a courtroom, meet a lawyer and a judge. So after all that, you would be ready to go to court.
I wouldn't want to go to court alone.
When the day came for the trial or court case, someone you know would go to court with you.
What would happen after getting there?
When it's time for you to be the witness, you'll be called to come into the courtroom, and the person who came with you could go in with you as well. The court clerk would ask for your name, and remember what happens next?
The oath.
Who remembers what an oath is?
A promise to tell the truth.
Right, an oath is an important promise to tell the truth.
Raise your right hand, please.
What would happen if you forgot to raise your right hand?
If you forget, someone will remind you. After you take the oath, you'll be ready to go to the witness chair.
So, where do you go after school?
If you can't remember, will you get in trouble?
No, all you have to do is tell the truth. If you can't remember, just say, I can't remember.
What happens if you have to go to the bathroom?
You just say you need a break, and the judge will give you a short break.
We'll take a 15-minute recess.
Will anybody be mean or yell?
Not at all. The court is a very safe place. The judge would never let anyone yell at or hurt a witness. Now, if you were sitting in this chair, the view would not be new or strange to you. You would recognize and know about the things and people you would see from the witness chair.